So this is mind-boggling. Take a look at this video. It's a guy carrying a bag full of simulated radioactive material and detonators over the Canadian border into the United States. Now, luckily, he works for the Bipartisan Government Accountability Office. He's a government worker. Unfortunately, GAO inspectors succeeded 3 out of 4 times in doing this. And that's after the Department of Homeland Security spent $466 million this year alone to stop nuclear material from coming into America. $2.5 billion on the Border Patrol. Senators are demanding answers about these videos, so are you. CNN's Jean Meserve is working the story. She's also following up on the other security story that she broke last night on how easy it is for hackers to destroy our own power plants. Jean, let's start with the video from the border.
Yeah, you know, it gets even worse. Not only did 3 of these inspectors come across undetected with this simulated contraband, a 4th crossed over. A citizen saw them, tipped off the Border Patrol, and the Border Patrol couldn't find them. But here's the situation. The Border Patrol has about 1,000 agents to guard a 5,000-mile Canadian border 24/7, augmented with a little technology. There is not much argument that it needs more resources, but right now, most of the money, most of the attention has been focused on the southern border because so many more people are coming across there. But, you know, if you've ever been to the northern border, it isn't any surprise that people can come across in some remote areas. And obviously, if those people can cross, they can carry dangerous things. And that's exactly why we've been talking about border security and spending so much money since 9/11.
You know, GAO reports are usually kind of dry. I've never actually seen them make a video before.
They do from time to time.
Really?
This is the first time they've done that, yeah.
Well, it certainly works. It gets a lot of people's attention. You've also been reporting on a cyber attack on a power plant control system that was a test, but could it happen in real life?
Well, Anderson, we talked to a professional hacker, somebody who is hired to test cybersecurity, and listen to what he said about his success penetrating control systems.
Do we win every time? Yes, we win every time. We've never not been successful. When we're hired by a company to test their security, we're able to get in.
Johnson says that hackers can get all kinds of useful information just from surfing the internet and asking people questions in social chat rooms. He says total strangers will sometimes give you default passwords that you can use sometimes to hack in.
I got a bunch of emails after your report aired last night. It alarmed a lot of people, and we're not out just to try to alarm people, but a couple of people emailed saying, you know, how dare you put this report telling terrorists what our vulnerabilities are. Clearly, the Homeland Security Department knows what the vulnerabilities are. They were spending only $12 million to secure control systems from cyber attacks. Did you find out why they're only spending that much amount?
Well, there was a lot of pushback from the administration today. They insisted that we should look at the big picture. They say that it's projected that in the next fiscal year, about $6 billion will be spent across the administration on cybersecurity. Here's something Dana Perina said at the White House briefing.
I think what you need to remember is that the issue of cybersecurity crosses many different agencies, and they all work cooperatively together. In fact, DHS, Department of Homeland Security, is tasked with making sure that everyone is coordinated across the agencies.
But as she mentioned, the money is being spread far and wide from DOD to NSA to DHS and so forth, and experts wonder if it's being spent effectively or as effectively as it should be.
Well, you had John McLaughlin on last night, the former head of the CIA, who was saying that for years they were begging this administration to spend more money to take cyber attacks seriously, and they still never got a response on it.
That's right. Actually, it was James Woolsey.
I'm sorry, James Woolsey, yeah.
Yeah, and what they want is something very focused. They're saying do an inventory, look at all the cyber vulnerabilities, know what you're dealing with, and then mount a massive project to really develop new cyber defenses. That's what they're looking for. We still don't have that.
John McLaughlin would be interested that I made him head of the CIA right then.
You probably love it.
Yeah, Gene, thanks very much. Up next, what happened aboard a yacht in the Straits of Florida that left 4 people missing, presumed dead, and 2 others in jail? The Coast Guard just spoke to the media. We'll have the latest on this bizarre story. And again, tonight we're keeping the break short, so we're back in just 60 seconds.